Hi, sunshines. How art thou? How art thou? How art thou? Hi, ladies. How is it? How is it? How is it? I am truly, truly, truly blessed today that I feel so much better. I feel 110% better than what I have been feeling. And I thank you truly from the bottom of my heart for all the well wishings and prayers. I thank you. I thank you all. So I just want to sorry, I just want to be able to uh if there's any questions, I want to be able to answer as many questions as possible tonight because it's all about the newbies today, okay? It's all about you. So I want to be able to answer your questions. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm going to go over everything as much as I can, as much as possible. Um, I'm also going to do more hands-on and not face time. We're going to do more hands-on time. So it's going to be strictly business. I'm not really going to focus on this part. I'm going to focus on my hands. Let me make sure my hands look good. Yeah. So we're going to focus more on my hands today because we're going to go over something so basic. I was going to do the heart, but something told me let's do something else that is going to challenge you. A challenge for a beginner could be anything, but I'm going to do something simple. But this simple to me may not be simple to you. So I'm going to show you how to do this from beginning to the end. So we're going to take this whole 2-hour period, 7 to 9. If you can't stay on, if you have a question and I'm not able to answer your question at that moment, just please put it in the comments and I will try to answer it and I will write it down and I'll know when you say, Diva, did you answer my question on the live? I'll say yes. Here's the timestamp. Bam. But, you know, it's best if you're on. That way I can answer your question to the fullest. And if you have any other questions, I'm here, because that may be another question. And then that's on top of another question. So just be here as much as you can. If not, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. That's why we have YouTube and that's why we have replay. Also, I had wanted to go over some other things with you guys. But I think that the best way for me to do that is to have you actually on. So, if you're having a problem and you're doing this with me, because I think that would be the best thing to do is to do it with me. So if you're doing this with me and you can't get it, sometimes I can't understand what you're saying. I'm visual and you may be visual. So the best thing to do is I'm going to give you that opportunity to come on here with me and show me. Show me what you're doing so that I can help you more. And then it might be whatever you're having a problem with might be the same thing someone else is having a problem with. So that'd be the best thing for us to do. If you're camera shy, we don't have time for that. How you gonna be divas and Graphghan divas and know how to do these things? We don't have time to be shy. We don't have time for none of that. Your hair not done and not done, go get it done and go get it ready so you can be camera ready. Okay, if you need to do it, I suggest you do it. Take advantage of this time. Okay, I see a lot of you on today. I guess there's not a lot of dates going on. I don't have one either. I don't have a date. Oh my God. Security is home. Security is home. So yeah, I don't have a date right now. Security is home. So I am going to talk about really quick. I'm going to talk about the graph, the setup with the graph, all of that. And then we could go into the hands-on stuff. We can go on to the hands-on stuff and make that happen ASAP. Let's see. Okay. I don't want to do that as of yet. All right. When you get your graph, now I'm kind of skipping a lot of things because in the last one I did an hour of basically how you set up, what you need, and blah, 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 blah. So today I figured, I usually do my room, which is in the group. There's the room. We go in the room and we just chat and we crochet and just act a bunch of fools. Like I said, disclaimer, and whatever is in the room stays in the room. But because we have so many people that joined the class, it's like over almost 200 that joined the class. I figured let's not play any games. Let's get to the meat and let's eat. Okay, so we're gonna do this. And then once you guys start getting into the rhythm and able to do the assignments that is giving to you, and then we could work on it from there, we can go back to the room. But as of right now, we don't have time to play any games, y'all. There's some money out there to be made, and Christmas is coming. We don't have time, right? We need to get this going. I want you guys to learn as much as possible, okay? I want you to learn as much as possible. I want to be able to help you as much as possible, but you have to want to do it too. If you don't want to do it, how can I help you? How can anything I say is going to register? It's like being a kid. When you're a kid, your mom is telling you this and that. Put your seatbelt on. Put this on. Put that on. Don't do this. Put your hat on. Don't go outside. And you're like, yeah, ma, yeah, ma, yeah, ma, And when you get older, what happens? Stuff start happening, and then the stuff that you're saying actually comes true. So sometimes we have to go through those things in order to learn. So right now, take advantage. You don't want to keep learning the fact that you're not making any money. You don't want to keep learning that. We want to earn it, not learn it right now. You went through that, okay? Your mistake was you didn't do what you needed to do. I'm here to help you do that and make some money. Okay, we gonna do that. And if this is here for you as a hobby, I'm here to help you be the hobbyist that you are, and the best at it too, because that's what divas do. Also, remember, law of attraction. That's my model. Law of attraction. I'm telling you, if you are not doing law of attraction, things may not be going in your favor the way you want it to go. You have to manifest all of your work, manifest your happiness, manifest your financial stability, manifest all of that and pick it all up. I'm telling you, swear, I am a living testimony on manifestation, law of attraction, and how things can tumble upside down and then bam, they just start coming to life. And don't be hyped up for social media, okay? Because you don't need 10,000 followers. You don't need to post pictures you're in Maine and in Paris and all of that stuff. You don't need all of that. I got rid of that mentality. That mentality is not going to keep making me make money. That mentality is only going to bring on a show that I don't need. I don't need to tell you. I don't need to do all of that. All I need to do is explain to you how I'm at where I'm at, and how happy I am, how blessed I am, and how every single time, I swear to you, I kid you freaking not, I swear, I wish I had someone to testify for me. I am so stable, mentally, physically. Where I was before is nowhere near where I am at now. It's like completely different. And I just want to say that it works and you can do it. And I'm only saying all of this now before we do this graph because sometimes you can say, I just can't get it. I just can't get it. And what you have to say in your head is, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. Because I don't know how to explain it, but I noticed that I am not a singer at all. My sister is, but I am not. And I noticed that when I am told to sing, I can't even carry a damn tune. I can't carry a tune. But when I'm in the shower, I'm hitting notes I never thought I could hit, and I at least can carry a tune. I'm not a professional singer, but I can at least carry a tune. And I'm saying all of that to say is the confidence that you have when you don't even think people are watching. It's just the confidence that you have. I've never been the outspoken type person that like I am now. Never, ever been, always shy, always to myself, introvert. Still to now, I'm kind of like to myself. But because I manifest every single thing that I wanted in my head, I dream about it, I think about it, it just comes true. It comes true, and I swear it does. It really do. Things that I am manifesting now may not have came true all the way now, but I know it will. So don't ever say I'm broke. Don't ever say I don't have money. Say I'm temporarily out of funds right now. And I guarantee you it will come. But you have to think it and you have to feel it. Don't say I can't do this. I don't like that word can't. Can't is not in the dictionary of Graphghaning. It's not in the dictionary of being a diva. You don't say I can't. You say I am and I will. And I'm temporarily not here right now, but I'm going to get it. I say that all the time. I say that when somebody show me something that I've never done in my whole entire life. Oh, Diva, can you do it? Yeah. I have no idea if I could or not, but yeah, I'm going to do it. I know me. I know me. And I know the type of person I am. I'm always game for doing something that I've never done. And I already know I'm going to master it. I already know it. I just know it. I just feel it in my bones. I just feel it. So, y'all ready? Y'all ready to get this party started? Y'all ready to get Graphghaning like a diva? Let's have it. Let's go. Once you get your graph, we already went over some good graphs and bad graphs. I'm going to keep going over that until I'm drilling it in your head. What is a good graph and what is a bad graph? We're going to go over that again and again and again, but not today. Today, we're going to get into the meat. This is how my graphs look like. So depending on how large it is, it may be different pages, but because this is 15 by 15, because we don't have all day, we're going to complete all of this. This is 15 by 15. We are just going to do this, and it's just one sheet. Also, it tells you the actual colors right here. It tells you the colors. RHC is Red Heart Classic. Don't worry about that. That has nothing to do with nothing. It may have RHC and it may have DMC. DMC is the thread. That's only the different types of colors that I have in my software. That does not mean you have to use that yarn. Not at all whatsoever. So even if I have this type of color, you don't even have to use that type of color. So if I gave this particular graph to you, you do not have to use pink and purple. You could use gray and black, or whatever colors you want. It's like a coloring book. When you're giving a graph, it's just like a coloring book. You use whatever you want. I have so many people that say, Diva, can you change this color? Can you change that color? And I'm thinking in my head, you can use whatever color you want. You don't have to use the color I did, but sometimes I just change it anyway so that, it may just be easier for you. And at times it is easier for me. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I got to change this color to that color. And even though I know for a fact if I was to change this to orange, I know good and well all of this pink would be orange. So I can't change orange into pink, but that's another story. Another thing is what happens on, this is my ledger page. This is the other page that you are that you get with all of my graphs. This page tells you more in detail of your graph. So it would tell you the title. I don't have the title on here because I don't need a title for this sample. It has my name, my business name, and then it tells you what the size is, which is 15 wide and 15 height. So that's 15 stitches across, which is the wide, and the height is rows, 15 rows up. That's what that means. And then it tells you in inches, but we can't always count on that because again, this is only going towards estimate. With this, I always give the number of how much skeins you're supposed to use. The thing about that is it's an estimate. So don't say, Diva, your graph told me to get 2 skeins and I got 2 skeins and I needed 3. It depends on the size hook that you're going to use and the tension that you have. So if your tension is really, really, really loose and you're using a larger hook, I would probably go and opt for maybe 1 more extra skein or a little bit extra more just to be on the safe side. You never know. Plus, in your head, as you're doing it, you might want to add something else or, do a border with that same color. Just think and and have a little bit more common sense when it comes to that. The thing is, it has the color and it has, like I said, how many skeins you use, which is that right there, that 1. It tells you 1. So that's how you read my graph. I cannot tell you anybody else's. I can't even tell you if they took my class, if that's what they are doing, because anyone can do what they want. So that's how I start. All right. So before I start, let me answer some of these questions. How art thou? How art thou, ladies? Another bird just flew into my window. I think it's died. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If any of you follow on my Facebook page, my actual personal page, I talk about my 11-year-old all the time, and I've been talking about him since he was like 5 years old, and the stuff that he says. So he just sends me a text message saying another bird, because apparently the animals in the backyard love my kids. Like, I swear. People think I'm lying, but we have actual evidence, videos, and pictures of the animals that love my kids. My son, the 11-year-old, just told me another bird just flew into my window and I think it died. So you know how birds think that your window is transparent and they think they're going in your house when in reality it's just the window, and for some reason the bird just keep going and knocking on his window. And the thing is, it just started doing that when we put the air conditioner in, so I have no idea why, but I think I'm gonna have to go out there and look to make sure there's no dead bird out there. Because he seems to be very worried, and for some apparent reason he's asking, I hope it wasn't pregnant. I don't know why, but okay. So sorry, let me answer your questions. I have a date with my hook. I know that's right. Me too. And you. Thank you for sharing your gifts. Thank you for coming on and allowing me to share my gifts. How will I know when I'm ready to start putting my graphs in my garments? Oh, do we know how to do this? Do we know how to do something simple like a washcloth or a coaster or like the little bib that I did? Let me see your work and let's continue on working, and then we can know when you're ready to go on to the next step. The older ladies, their next step is right now they're doing overalls. A lot of them are already done. They're just waiting for me, which I did my overalls, but I'm doing a second one, which It's going to have sublimation on it. Crochet sublimation. I just make up this crazy stuff. Don't mind me. So if you know what sublimation is, you know how instead of it like a t-shirt, instead of it being in one area, it's basically printed throughout. So my graph is not just going to be in one area, because for me, I don't like being like what everybody else is doing. I don't like doing what everyone else is doing. So everyone see a graph, a picture, and it goes bam right there smack dead in the middle. I don't want to do that. I'm not doing it because y'all doing it. I'm not doing it. So I am doing sublimation, which is basically all over the whole entire overalls. And so just make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready. How you feel. If you feel you're doing well. And then I can keep looking at your work and letting you know. If there's something that you may need to work on. P2P. That's our motto. P2P. Practice to perfection. I swear it works. Where the mind goes, the man follow. Okay. Okay, Elizabeth. Okay. Ooh, I'm not even gonna tell you what I think. Oh Lord, my mind is not thinking. Okay, so Stacy, I am. Statements should always be positive. I am the bomb. Yes. Um, the energy you give is the energy you will receive all the time. Amen. Where do you get the graph? I don't have this graph out there. This is demonstration purposes only. I didn't even think of putting this graph out there for you, but what I can do is I'm going to have it on here for you so that you can see it. So you can do it online with me if you want. You don't have to worry about going anywhere to get it. It'll be on the screen with us. You won't see my face, but you will see the graph. Where do we get that graph? Again, I didn't put it out there, but it will be on the screen. Did you see the pictures I put up? Not yet. I've been very busy. I do that all on one certain day, or it's certain days that I have a schedule. I have a schedule for everything that I do. If I don't, I will go freaking back. Okay. Also, also disclaimer: my mouth is not trashy, but it's not all that sometimes. So I'm just my mouth. I'm just giving you a disclaimer, and I'm letting you know sometimes stuff come out and I can't control it. It's like diarrhea of the mouth. I can't do it. Also, again, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you like, press the thumb up and share. Please share. I would love for you to share. Sharing is caring. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let me put up the graph for all of you. Oh no. Wait a minute. Did I do it in that one? Oh, I think I did it in the wrong one. Only me. Only me. All right, I'm gonna have to put the paper because I don't think yeah, I did it with the other computer. I didn't do it with this one. Let me see if I can save it on this computer though. I didn't even think about it. I'm sorry, guys. Usually I have everything already set, but I'm sorry. So I don't like crocheting. I don't like keeping my watch on at all because for some apparent reason it gives me rash, and it's my Fitbit so that I can work out. But it gives me a bad rash. Like I have this mark here. The only reason why I keep it on during my lives is because I keep my phone on silent. And since I keep my phone on silent, I want to be able to know if there is anyone calling me or something like that, because if I can't hear it, I can feel it. So that's the only reason why I keep this on. Other than that, I don't like keeping it on unless I'm working out and then I take it off. But other than that, I really don't like it. Actually, somebody's sending messages now. I really don't like it. I have to find another way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to find another way of doing exercises or something and keeping a track of it because I don't like how it messes with my hands. I don't like that. I'm doing this graph real quick because that's who I am. I'm the diva. I could do it absolutely real quick. So if y'all have any questions, y'all can ask right now, this very second, because I'm almost done. Yep, I'm almost done. See, I'm that diva. I could do graphs really, really quick. It was simple anyway, but still. It was real, real simple. I know one thing. I am so, so sleepy. Really, really, really sleepy. And I don't even know why the hell I'm so damn sleepy because I had nice sleep today. I was able to have some nice sleep today. But, sometimes that's just how we are, especially when you're a mom and stuff like that. All right, I'm done. Let me just put the color in it and we could start. Purple. Let me get my purple and we could start. Okay, here we go. And bam. Let me just put it up in so that you can see what I'm doing. Oh, you can only do one at a time. Oh. You know what? I am going to post it in the class real quick. Uh, no, I can use the paper. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna use the paper. This is why I don't like StreamYard that much. I love me the other one, but the only reason why I'm using this one today is because I wanted to add people on. If you're having a problem, I can see you one by one. But I just have this good feeling that no one is gonna show up on here. I just have a feeling. I don't know why, but I do. I just have a feeling. All right, I'm taking me off and I'm putting that on. So give me 1 second. So I really got to show my face in order for you guys to hear me. Ah, come on. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? I can't believe this. I got to show my face in order for you guys to hear me. I really don't like this. I don't like this StreamYard thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, give me 1 second. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna do it like that instead. But I really don't like StreamYard. Can you still hear me? Okay, good. Man, that is a crazy mess. You gotta show your face. So my face is still up there, but I just made that bigger. I don't like stuff like that. I love OBS. All right. So all of that stuff I said you guys didn't hear. So I'm gonna have to say it again. Can't believe this. Really quick. The bobbins. The bobbins are, I don't do bobbins. I can't stand bobbins. But I had did it for your bobbin needs, just in case you want to learn how to use them, because I did wait, you saying start over, so that means you can't hear me again? I thought you said you could hear me. Y'all confusing me. Y'all confusing me. Make sure I'm not going. Oh Lord. Am I good? Am I good? Just say yes. Okay. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate you. All right. I just got a bunch of messages saying no sound. And the crazy thing is, I don't even check my phone. So that was weird that I actually checked it. All right. So bobbins. I don't like using bobbins at all, but I'm doing it for you guys. So this is the regular bobbin. This is like a medium large size bobbin that you can use. You can use the little ball with I just use the bendy on top so that it doesn't go away. But you could wrap it up into the little tiny ball if you need. Or this is the butterfly one. You can use the butterfly one. It's up to you. And this is what I do. I use the regular skein of yarn, which is basically just taking out whatever I need. That is basically it. I don't like using bobbins at all because it basically gives me it takes a lot of time to do. I also was saying before, the reason why I have my watch on, I don't know if you heard that part, but the reason why I have my watch on is because I turn my phone off. So the sound is not on my phone. So because the sound is not on my phone, I at least want to know if I'm getting an important message or something like that. So I have the watch on because I can't hear my phone, but I can, feel the watch. So that's why I have the watch on. Other than that, it gives me really, really bad, like a rash. Like it's like marks under here, and I don't know how to fix that. I don't know. If y'all know, let me know, because I don't know. All right. Here's the graph. I'm going to keep it up here for your graphing needs. So if you want to follow me, you can follow me and use the graph right there. I don't need this. I have this up here because it's purple. Don't judge me. I love purple. I have this up here because it's purple. Don't judge me. I love purple. But I'm going to use this because this is a J hook and it's my clover. I did speak to you ladies, and gentlemen, if there is any, on what hooks and what yarn to use. I will go over that again another time, but you can use any yarn you want. Just make sure if it's different brands, or even if it's the same brand, just make sure it's the same weight. So always put it together. Put it together like this. When you do that, it shows, you can feel it and tell whether or not it's the same consistency, or if it's thinner, or if it's thicker. If it is, don't use it. So that's something you need to do before you start your Graphghan. When you start getting your colors, just make sure you look it up, put them together and make sure that it's the same, because sometimes it says medium and the number 4, and when you put them together, something may be a little thicker, like red heart. Red heart sometimes is really rough and thicker, so you just gotta be careful sometimes when it comes to that. Just be a little careful. Other than that, we can start. So I have my purple. I'm just gonna pull out what I need for my purple. I am also going to show you where our bobbins go, and how many bobbins you're going to need to start off with. Where's my scissors? I just had my scissors, didn't I? Oh no. Where did I put it? I could have sworn I had my scissors. I know for a fact I did because I used it. That's it. I did. I used it. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I used it. That's why. Yep. I used it. It was right where I put it. Okay. Purple, right? Purple crazy. All right. So I'm going to cut a good amount, and I'm going to show you my tricks on what I'll do. So I have this end, and then I'm going to take this end, which is the other end of this long string. Now, you cannot use bobbins with this trick. I do not use bobbins, so this is how I was able to do this little trick. So this saves me a lot of time as well, so I don't have to keep going back and forth getting more yarn. This saves my behind a whole lot. So I always evaluate my yarn, not my yarn, my graph. I always want to see where I'm going to start off at, which is 9 times out of 10 is always going to be on the right side and at the bottom. So 9 times out of 10, that's what I'm always going to do. And then you always want to know how many bobbins you're going to need. So the first row, I always just do the regular foundation. I just do the foundation, and I don't worry about nothing else except for just that foundation. Then I use the second row. I would do just the regular single crochet or half double crochet. For this, I'm going to do half double crochet. I don't know why, I just like half double crochet, but it will be the same exact thing if you use single crochet or half double crochet. It doesn't matter. All right. Now, after you complete those 2 rows, just making sure that you have those 2 complete, then we start the graph. I try to just get that part out the way. That's what I do. I try to get that part out the way, and then I start the graph where the actual pictures start. That's when I started. So I get that part out the way, and then I start right here. I start right there because that's where this graph is starting at. Why do I do that? Well, it makes a difference where the front and the back is. So this is the reason why I do this. A lot of people get messed up or mixed up when it comes to changing your back and your front. You don't know which side is which. So to just get it all, done, and you know what is the best way to figure out what's your front and your back, I just always start with the line where my graphs start. I think that's the best thing to do. So that you don't have to worry about what's front and what's back. Because for instance, if I start right here, it'll be from right to left, and then right here it'll be left to right, and then right here I start again right here. But say for instance, if it was the opposite end, and if I had 3 rows, so say if I had three rows, so I would start from here to here, and then the next row I would start from here to here, and then I would have to do that again, and I would be back over here. So when it's time to start the actual graph, I would be on this side instead of this side. And remember, our odds is always the front. I can't write back upside down. So the odd is always the front, and the even is always the back. So if we start on the even side, yeah, we can switch it. But if you're so used to starting on this side, you may get mixed up. So just to be on the safe side, start where the graph is. It doesn't hurt. All this is just background color. You don't have to worry about nothing else. Just start on this side, and that way you could also make sure that all your strings are on one side. Let's get this party started. I need to start with the pink. So I'm going to start with this stupid bobbin right here because I really don't like bobbins at all whatsoever. Prima Donna said, "How do you know how much yarn to have on the?" Well, that's why I said you look at your Lord, help me. That's why I was saying you have to study your graph. You have to look at your graph. You have to know how many colors you need, which side you're going to start on. You need to know how many bobbins you're going to have to start off with if you're going to use it. How many, like if you see, I have all my bobbins lined up, and also with the strings. I have them all lined up based off of how this is set up. So I'm going to start off with just regular pink. But once I start branching off, because we do not want to cross-contaminate, we do not carry no more than one. So being that this is no more than one, we need to make sure that each color have its bobbin or its own string. You need to make sure of that. So we need to make sure this side right here has, this side right here have a bobbin. Then you need to make sure this right here have a bobbin. This purple right here needs to have a bobbin. But, this doesn't really cut off until you get right here. So we need just one bobbin here, but then you need another one when we get up here to this top. So that's why I said take both ends of your purple. Or you could do the opposite end. And I can show you that way. Actually, I'll show you this way because I'm going to be adding the other colors the other way. So I can show you this way. So I use this way a lot as well. That right there is a lifesaver. It saves so much. How do I know how much yarn I'm going to need? I really don't. But I've been doing this for so long. I know an estimate of about like how much I at least need to start off with. I know that I need to do at least, this is 15 by 15. So out of the 15, I need to do at least 11 rows with this purple. So I took a good amount, and if I needed more, I just add more. If I don't, then I just have extra. That's just how we have to do it. You just have to step out on faith and just do what you gotta do. And eventually, because I found out, like, because I've been doing this for so long, I found out that a lot of times I'm just right on target. Like, I don't know how it happens, I just know it happens. So we're gonna start off with 3 bobbins. So that's 1 pink, 1 purple, 1 pink. Once we get here where this dark line is, it's going to start branching off even more. So now we got 1 pink, 1 purple, 1 pink, 1 purple, and 1 pink. So we just branched off even more because you can't cross-contaminate. Once you cross-contaminate, we can start seeing your colors. So when you start looking at your work, I can see that color underneath. So I would be able to see this purple underneath your pink, and that's not good. That's not graphghanning. That would be tapestry. We're not doing tapestry, so don't do that. We do not cross-contaminate because you're going to contaminate your colors, and it's not going to look professional. It's going to look like tapestry in a hot mess. So tapestry is pretty when it's done the right way and you're using it for like buckets or, you know, like pails and stuff like that. When you're making bowls and boxes, something that's real thick, it's gorgeous. But we're making actual images, and the images should not have, each color should be each color. It should not have strings that, you know, right here, you should not have any purple in between this pink, and you shouldn't have any pink in between this purple, because I saw it, and then many people be like, oh, this is so beautiful, this is so gorgeous, but in my mind I'm saying, yeah, it's nice, but I see your cross contamination. So you contaminating the colors, boo. We don't want to do that. So from now on, you are gifted, you are enlightened by the tip Diva just gave you. Do not cross-contaminate your colors. I start off with a regular chain, or you could do the foundation. It's up to you. It does not matter. Do whatever you want. And being that we had 15, we're going to do 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like this. You know what? I'm going to have to do OBS for now on, because I really do not like this at all whatsoever. I don't like this delay stuff. And I bet you none of y'all are going to come on here. So I just pray that one of you come on here just so that I know I'm not using this in vain. Because now I feel like I'm using this for no reason whatsoever. All right, I'm putting my light up here just in case. Let me put the light up here. Sorry. Okay. There we go. Here we go. We got some light, y'all. Okay, so all right. Let me make sure it stays up. Okay. It's not staying up. Of course it's not. You know what? I'm about to say forget this daggone light. I'm about to say forget it. You don't need it. You know what? Let's try it without it. If you need the light, let me know. I'm going to try it without it right now. How art thou? How art thou, Raquel? How art thou? Yeah. Okay. So I need 16, 1 turning chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And that's the 16th. The 16th one is for the turning chain. So you're going to do how many stitches it is at the bottom plus 1. And I do just plus 1 even if it's HDC. And remember, we do not do double crochet. All right, I'm going to tell you a little tip too when we get to the end. I'm going to show you a little tip. So I know a lot of you probably already do this, but I do the back lumps. The back lumps, to me, is just easier so that there's no holes at the bottom. You don't want any holes at the bottom of your Graphghan because you will want to put borders at around. And a lot of times I noticed before I started doing this, I noticed that my work used to have like little holes at the bottom. And you don't want to give anybody a blanket with little holes at the bottom. So this right here, when you do it in the back of the lump, this is where it be. So as you can see, if you can see it, let me see if I can focus. Can I focus? It's not focusing right. So there is bumps on the back of it. That is where I use, that's where I put my hook in. Let me see something. I think it's, yeah, it's not even, yeah. I'm sorry. I am going to use this because I don't like that delay. And for some reason, it's a delay when I use that, and I don't like it. So for now on, I'm just going to use that OBS because I don't like that delay. It's really making me upset. But yeah, so the back bump right here, that's where I put my my hook in, and that's how I do my HDC or a single crochet. This is gonna make me upset because I had this all set up for my hands and not my face. So this is really making me upset. But I don't like that delay unless it's a delay period. That delay is gonna drive me absolutely crazy. Is it delayed period? No. It's, yeah, it was that yeah, it's not a delay when I turned, yeah, it's just when I did the screen share. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. So as you see, I did the foundation. I did the foundation. Here it is. It looks good. But remember, we have that tail that, you started off with. You have the tail. And because I'm that no weave diva, I don't weave in any ends, we're going to get rid of that. So I'm going to put my hook into the loop that I just finished. I don't even make a chain or anything. Once I finish that last loop, that last loop at the bottom, I'm gonna do it one more time. There's one more. I'll make that last HDC, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through all three, and stop. You take your hook off, and there you have that one loop. You go back in there and you take the tail, wrap it around your hook, and pull it through. I pull it through that loop so that I am able to crochet on top of it. So now I put my hook inside that loop again. Now I'm going to do my turning chain. So I do one chain and then I turn. Got it? I'm trying to think. All right, so I hope you guys can see it, because if you want, I'll go back to the other way. If you want me to, I'll go back the other way. It's still up, it's still on, just let me know. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to do the best that I can. So the next thing we're going to do is go to the second row. Now where you see this tail at, just put it right on top of your row. And we're going to yarn over and go through that very first stitch. Yarn over and pull out, yarn over and pull through one, yarn over and pull through all three. Now what I just did is the extended version of the half double crochet. One more time. Yarn over, go through that one loop, through that one stitch, yarn over again and pull out one. So you'll have three strings, three loops on the hook. Then you're going to yarn over, pull through one of those loops. Then you got three left on here again. Yarn over and pull through all three. I just did the pop, lock, and drop. Why I do that is because you are locking in that stitch. So this right here is why I did it, so that it locks it in, so that this does not shrivel up and come out. So we're going to yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull out, yarn over, pull through that one, yarn over, pull through all three. And I'm going to do that until I usually do it until like I did like 6 or 7 stitches, the pop, lock, and drop. So I'm going to do it one more time. And then I'm going to drop it, because now when I go back around again, I'm going to do it again, which is basically like a Z formation. So the Z formation is, I call it like the Z method, so that when you are weaving in as you go, you are going this way. And then when you go in the second row, you go that way. And then the next row, you go that way. And I do that sometimes as well, so that I don't have to worry about it coming out. And since I've been crocheting, I have not had anyone say, oh, this came out, that came out. You know, my strings seem to stay in place. Now, in the beginning, when I first started crocheting, no, it did not stay in place. So this is the reason why I decided to start doing the Z method. Where I get the Z, that name Z method from, I don't know. I just thought of a daggone Z. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. So if you just came on and if you just came on and you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe, because you're going to get the best content ever on this channel. And make sure you click on that bell so that you can know when I spontaneously always pop up, because I can do that any minute. And thumbs up, because you know you like it. You know you like it. Nobody's on a date tonight except for with me. So come on. Come on. Y'all hanging out with me. You like it. You like it. You love it. It's okay. It's all right. The next one I'm going to do is, we're going to start that first row where we're going to do the actual graph. So I already have this one side with my background color. So now I just need another side. So I'm going to get this ready. Get this ready so that when it's time for me to use it, it'll be already done. See, that's why I don't like bobbins. I don't like it. All right. And I'm going to get my purple ready. Now, see, goodness gracious. So, as you can see, I have this little loop. Now, Diva, what you gonna do with that loop? What you gonna do with that loop? Let's make it happen so you can know. Do you do extended HDC? No, I don't do the extended HDC, the whole entire thing, because sometimes I'm just so fast. I don't do it. I only do the pop, lock, and drop when I am changing colors or if I am trying to weave in. That's only so that I can lock it in. But you could do it the whole entire blanket or whatever you're doing. You could do it for the whole entire thing. It's absolutely up to you and what your preference is. Don't do what I do. Do what you feel comfortable in doing. So now we're going to get to the next one. The next one is we're going to do four pink, right? Then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 purple and 4 pink again. So 4 pink, 7 purple, 4 pink. All together, that should be 15. So we're going to do, I'm just doing a regular HDC, 1, 2, 3. Now the fourth one is where we're going to do the pop, lock, and drop. So we're going to go to the part where we yarn over and pull through 1 and stop. We have to stop right there because now it's time to add the other color. As you see, I still have the 3 loops on the hook. I still have my tail, which I'm going to add in there. And now it's time to add my purple loop. So I'm going to add this right here. But as you also can tell, I dropped this string, not in the front, but in the back. Why? Because you have to drop it in the back. Always drop it to the back. Don't ever put it to the front. Don't do it. Put it to the back, which is to the wrong side of your work. And that's another reason why you'll know. I'm getting messages. That's another reason why you'll know what's the front and the back. All right, so now we're going to add this loop, and we're going to pull it through all 3. We're going to pull down on this a little bit. Now, the reason why I pull down on this is because we want to lock it in. And when you pull down on here, sometimes you can actually see it close in, and then you don't see that changing color. Because sometimes when you change your color, you can actually see a little bit of that color change. You don't want to see that. So just pull down some, and then you will be fine. Okay? Now, I am going to use both of these strings. And I am basically going to take both of the strings and drag it with me. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm dragging both of these with me. And I will tell you why in a few. When we get there, I'll tell you. So we're going to yarn over, go through the stitch, yarn over, pull up 1, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. And we're going to do that 7 times. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. 2, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, go in your stitch, yarn over, pull up. You got 3 on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. And as you're going, you're just pulling this along. As you can see also, I have this tail. I'm just going to add that tail so that I don't have to worry about that as well. So I'm adding the tail. because we divas, we do not do any weaving. Yarn over, pull up one, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through all three. And as you're going, just tug on this a little. When you're tugging on it, you are making sure that it is not bunched up inside. You just want to tug on it a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to do 2 more. Yarn over, go in the stitch, yarn over, pull up one, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through all three. Yarn over, go through the one. So this is the 7th one. So we go into the stitch, yarn over, pull up one, yarn over, pull through one, and drop to your back. So now you should have the 3 hanging from the back, or 1. You don't have to do this if you don't want. You can always do the 1. It doesn't matter. If you're using a bunch of bobbins, you can't do the loop. But this is just something that I'm showing you that I do, especially when I have like large projects and I'm looking at it and I can tell I'm eventually going to need another string. Well, I already have it. Oh, 1 second. My battery dying. It's always something. My battery dying. No, please don't die. No, 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 no. Okay, got it. Okay, so any questions before I move on? Anybody want to get on here and show me your pop, lock, and drop? Y'all want to get on here? Come on, y'all. What y'all scared for? What you scared for? All right, so now we're going to add the next one. I already have this ready, and I'm going to add, this is the butterfly bobbin. You can use that if you want. So if you don't have any bobbins, you can use the ball, or you can use the butterfly one, or just do what I do and let it hang all out. So now we're going to add the next part of your background color. So I have that right here. I'm putting that on the hook, and I'm going through all 3. Then let's say I do not pull down my purple. Let's say I don't do that, and I just go straight to the next stitch. When I go straight to the next stitch and I do my pop, lock, and drop, you could kind of see the color changing. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see it. You don't want to see it. You want it to be clean, like the ones over here. You don't want to see in between. So this is why I always pull down. I pull down on it so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to do the pop, lock, and drop. Actually, let me do it over because it's a big loop. Okay, so now I'm going to add this. Remember, we need to add a little bit of tail too, so that we know that we're locking it in. And here we go. We're going to pull down on the back after we finished our stitch. Pull down on it. And then we're going to finish, while we're going over the tail of our new color, you are going to do the pop, lock, and drop for the rest of the 4 stitches. And make sure you always, when you do the last one, make sure that you're going through 2 of the like the complete stitch, because sometimes people go through like 1 loop. You don't want to go through 1 loop. You want to go through both of them, not 1. As you can see, I have 2 lips. It's 2 lips on here, not 1, not 2. You know, like Instead of one lip like that, you need two. All right. So, Professor Givens, I just need my students to know that I appreciate you, and just press like and press subscribe if you haven't, and click that bell so that you get all of my videos, my notifications. And do you have any questions? Because if you have any questions, I am here to answer your questions. Okay. Now, Naughty Designs, I'm going to answer you. How do you do it? Get on with you. Okay. I don't know what you're saying. Okay, Lakeisha, thank you. Good tip. I appreciate you. Okay, Natalie, just getting on an hour later. Okay, you're in the corner for a little bit. Okay, you're going to the principal's office. Okay, you're the substitute. You're supposed to be here early. Okay, so, all right, now back to the lesson. All right, so now we're going to complete this end, and then we're going to yarn over. No, we're not. We're not yarn overing. We are making a chain, and we're going to turn. Do you see the cross serration that is going on right here? There's a cross serration, right? So say if I turn again, that cross serration is going to be more than the cross serration. It's going to start getting tight. And then when you turn again, it's going to get tighter. So what I do is just turn in that same direction. So right now, being that I have to turn, I'm going to turn one time. And then when I'm finished this row, I'm going to turn right back to this side. But how am I going to know which side to turn around? Dun, dun, dun. I am going to use one of these thingamajigs, because one of these thingamajigs is going to help me determine what side I need to turn around. So I am just going to add it right here at the bottom of my thingamajig, right? So this side right here will be the side that I know that I'm going to go back that way. Okay, so when I'm finished this, I'm going to go bam. And then this right here is going to be on this side. So when I am looking at the front, this right here is going to be on that side. This right here, this side. Then when I'm in the back, I'm turning on this side. So this will be right here on this side. The thing about it is I am turning in one direction. That's it. Just, one direction. That's it. Just one direction, okay? Don't make it complicating. Just one direction. One direction. All right? Okay. Let's make it happen. Let's go, because we only got like, what? A little bit more minutes left. Yeah. So, the next row, simple. 3, 9, and 3. Okay? 3, 9, and 3. 3, 9, and 3. So it will be 3 of the pink, 9 of the purple, and 3 of the pink. We already have all our bobbins, or whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to use. We had all of here already. So we do not have to worry about any adorations on here or nothing like that. Everything is already set. We just need to get it going, right? That's what we're going to do. So the first one, the very, very first one, I do not do any pop, lock, and drop because I don't need to. But right here, I'm going to do it because I just did 2. This is the third one. I am going to go yarn over and pull through that one loop and pull to the front. What the hell did she just say? She said just pull through the front. Yes, sunshines. I said pull to the front. Why? Because this is the back of our work. So instead of going to the back where it's the front of our work, we are pulling it to the front now. Okay? So this is the front right here, what you're looking at. But right here, this is the back, what you're looking at right now. So when we keep turning around, we're not going to keep putting it to the back. Because if you turn around and put it to the back here, and then you turn around and put it to the back here, and then you keep doing it back, to the back, to the back, to the back, to the back, then when you finish, you're going to have strings in the front and strings in the back. Strings in the front and strings in the back. And let me tell you something that looks ugly when you take your pictures when you do it. So, don't do it. Don't do it. It looks ugly. When you take your pictures and I see strings hanging, don't do it. You're divas. Divas don't show strings hanging out. Okay? You don't want to have strings hanging out from your clothes. You don't have strings hanging out of your hair. So don't do it on your work. This is your money maker. Okay? Don't do it. Especially when you are showing pictures. When you're showing pictures and you showing the strings hanging, do you understand? Non-crocheters don't understand those strings. The only thing they see is you got strings hanging from your work. They don't want to buy from you. Don't do it. I promise you, don't do it. I was asked that question. Why you got strings everywhere? And the thing is, I didn't even have strings in the front. I just had strings hanging from the side. And yes, people see. Sometimes they don't even say anything. They just see. All right, so now we get up to where the purple is at, right? So when we do our Graphghans, all of your colors come right there when you need them. They right there. So you don't have to, oh my God. Thank goodness I had turned my phone off because they blowing me up right now. All right, so this purple is right here ready for us to use next. So I am going to take one of the strings and I'm going to go yarn over and pull through all three. Now I'm going to do that, go into that stitch and pull out three. Wait 1 second. Because remember we still have this tail here. So because we still have this tail, we're not going to cross contaminate with the tail. The only time I'm going to crochet over that tail is when I'm going back when I'm on the next row and I'm going back this way, then I will crochet that. We don't want you to crochet over and it's cross contaminating because then you could see in between the purple. We don't want you doing that. So we are going in one, yarn over, and pulling through all three. Then what we're doing is we're going to pick up that extra string just for one time. That's it. Just one time. Pick it up and you're going into the stitch, yarn over, pull up, and you got three, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through all three. Once you do that, drop that one down. You don't need that no more. The only reason why I did that is because you're pulling it up to the next row. That's what you have to do, because if you leave it down, then when it's time to use it, when you get up to the third, fourth row, it'll be down here. And then you have to pull it up and then a string is going to show. So we just pulled it up. So you don't have to worry about pulling it up 3 rows and then it looks tacky in the back. So don't drag it. Don't carry it. Just leave it. Because we're not using it right now. Okay, so just leave it. But now we're going to complete the rest of our stitches. We need 9 on this row. No, I am not doing pop, lock, and drop. I'm just keep going with the HDC. But now I just got to my 9th one. Yarn over and pull through that one and drop to the front. Pull up my pink and pull through all three. Now I'm going to pop, lock, and drop to here, pull down on my purple a little bit, and continue on. When I do my changing colors, the pop, lock, and drop, I just make sure I do it for like the first one or two before that change of color and one or two after that change in color. And now we just got to the end and turn. All right, so let me cross out what we just did. Okay, so now we're going to the next row where we have 2 of the background color, 11 of the purple, and 2 of the background color. I don't, my hands is just going everywhere, y'all, because I'm trying to figure out what's right, what's left, what's this side, what's that side, because this is a mirror image. So yeah, forgive me for I don't know what the heck I'm doing. All right, so any questions before I move on? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? All right, so no questions. Now it's time to do the 11. Now I'm going to do the pop, lock, and drop right here. Yarn over, pull through that 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. And I'm going to do it one more time just because the hell of it. And then keep on going until I get to the other side. Now, I am going to, once I get to the last one from the last purple from the last row, I'm going to pick this up one more time, put it over my hook, and you know, pull through one. This is horrible. This is horrible. That's embarrassing. Okay. All right. Now you're just gonna pull up that other purple. Put it on your hook, yarn over. Let me do it one more time just in case you didn't see it. So now we're going to do that last one, and you need to pull up that other purple. So yarn over, go into your stitch, pull up, and then you do your pop, lock, and drop, and then you go to the next one and do the same thing. But you're going to pull up the same thing with the pink. You're going to drop this because you don't need this one no more. You're just making sure you're pulling it up that next row. But now it's time to pull up this pink because you're going to need this next. And you're going to do your pop, lock, and drop part. And then bam, you stop because now we got to do 2. When can I come out the corner? What do you, before asking that question, you stay in the corner. And for saying you're lagging, you're going to stay in the corner next. You're going to be in detention. Because if I'm lagging, how am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? If you're lagging, if I'm lagging and I'm reading, you're lagging. By that time, because of the delay, it's already done and over with. But thank you. I appreciate you. I love you, girl. You're the best. Okay, so now it's time to go to the next row. The next row is when we're going to do some crazy sneaky things. We're about to dip into the laws of color changing. Is nightmarish. I need some water, y'all. So refreshing. I love me some water. Man, now my hook is going to start sweating. Watch. You see? You see my ding-a-ling? You see it? Now we're going to turn it this way because we don't need no tight. No, we don't need all of this, okay? So we gonna make it work, because haters are out there saying, why you don't use bobbins? That's a lie. You should not use no strings hanging. You should use bobbins, and it works, and it's the best, and mind your business, because it works for me. It works. I'm telling you, it works. I don't have time to do bobbins, okay? All right, now let's go. Next, we need to add this part in here, right? So we need another one. And then we're going to need the other purple, which we already have on here, so we don't have to add it, right? So smart. I'm so smart. It's already on there. It's already done. We already got this. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all hanging with the right one here, okay? Y'all hanging with the right one. This one right here knows what she's talking about. I do this, okay? And I do this like at least 3 to 4 times a month. Sometimes more, sometimes a little bit less. But if I'm doing that all this time, and I'm doing that all these daggone years, I gotta know something, right? I know something. All right, so now we are going to, I did something. I did a boo-boo. Oh, no, I didn't. Sorry. Wait, did I? No, I did. Sorry. Okay, so I did the two, the two pink. Now it's time to pick up my purple and go in, and I need to do 4. So you need to do 2 of the pink, 4 purple, 3 pink, 4 purple. Where you at? Where you at? Come on now. 2 pink, 4 purple, 3 pink, 4 purple, 2 pink. So 2, 4, 3, 4, 2. 2, 4, 3, whatever. Okay, so now we're going to go and we're going to pick up this purple again, so that this time we're dragging it on, because we're going to need this purple now, because we need it for the other side, because I thought of that, because I'm thinking ahead, because I looked at my graph and I knew I'm going to eventually need it, so I eventually had it there for my eventually time that I needed. All right, so the next one, we're going to do 4. As I'm doing the 4 in the pop, lock, and drop method, I am dragging my purple in the back. I'm dragging it. I'm taking it with me. Then I'm going to drop the purple that I just used and add my next pink. So this is why I thought this would be a good idea to use, because there's a lot of color changing. Even though it's like not a lot, but it's a lot. So you can see the color changing in the front, the last, in the middle. All right, so we need 3 of these. Yarn over, pull, yarn over, you go into 1 stitch, yarn over, pull up 1, yarn over, pull through 1. Then you're gonna pull down on that purple. Once you pull down on that purple, you are going to take this purple with you the whole entire 3 stitches. Why are we carrying this? Why are we carrying this? Because we need it on the other side. Can I do that? Yes, you can. Am I cross-contaminated? No, you're not, because it's down here already. It's already down here. This color is down here already. You can't cross-contaminate something and it's right already there. It's already there. You can't do that. So, yeah, you can't do it. It's legal. I promise you, it's legal. All right? So, let's finish. That's 2. Now we're going to go into the 3rd one. And as we're doing it, we're going over the tail and we're going over with this purple as we're doing it. All right, now it's time to stop because on your third one. So now we're going to drop it to the front. Remember, dropping it to the front does not mean we're doing it wrong because we're dropping it to the front, which is the wrong side of our work. Remember, wrong side of work, you could drop it to that side. Now it's time to pick up this purple. We're finally using you. You thought you was all so lonely. No, we got you now. We got you. Don't worry about it. We got you. Pull down on this pink. Let's go. So now we need to do 4 little stitches in the graph. How many stitches will this last? All right. Now we're going to drop to the back again. Pick up this pink and do it all over again. And make sure when you at the very, very, very end, do both of those lips, okay? Always go through both lips, not one lip, both of them. You have to go through both because you don't want any holes in your Graphghan. You want your sides to be good and your top and bottom to be good. You want everything to be good. All right. So now we're going to turn. But what side are we going to turn it on? Booyah. There it is. This needs to be over here. So I'm turning over this way so that my strings are not tangled, which everybody seems to think that it does get tangled. Okay. So let me cross that out. Now we're going to do 2 of the background color, 3 of the purple, 5 of the background color, 3 wherever I'm at, you know where I'm talking about. We're going to use 2, 3, 5, 3, and 2. Okay? Okay. So now, this is the back of my work that you're looking at. We are going to do 2 of the background color with the pink. And now that I'm on the second one, I'm going to do the pop, lock, and drop. So I am going through that one loop and pulling it to the back. Now we're going to pick up this purple that we already had situated waiting for us. Okay, so now we're going to go in, yarn over, pull out, yarn over, pull through 1, and then I'm going to pull down on this pink because I didn't do that yet. So we're going to pull down on this pink. I usually pull down on the pink right before I finish right before I finish the next stitch. That way this stitch is already on here. So pull this down so that I don't have to worry about you seeing any cross contaminations or the color changing, because I noticed I see some of that in some of your work. But it's P2P, right? P2P, practice to perfection. Once you do practice to perfection, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right, so now we are doing 3. Stopping at the third one. Start off with our pop, lock, and drop method. Now we're going to pick up this pink. We're going to crawl. We're going to go over this little tail too, because we don't need to have anything hanging, okay? I usually leave like a little piece hanging, and I just snip that. Oh, I don't have my sewing scissors. That's all right. So I usually have sewing scissors, because the sewing scissors are so much easier to snip off your hanging string in the back. But you could use any scissors. Oh shoot, I'm cross-contaminating a little bit. Oh no. No, get over there. All right, there we go. Okay, so you want to also make sure you are using all your fingers. Make sure your fingers are working overtime, all of them. Why? Because as you can see, I'm using this finger to pull this tail. I'm using these fingers to hold my hook. I'm using this for the tension. Use all of your fingers. Make them work, because that's what fingers are supposed to do. It's a group thing. Make them work. Okay? And you do, keep on doing your thing. Keep on doing them. All right? Now, you at your last one. You at the 5th one. Now you got to pick up the purple, put it over your hook, yarn over and pull up one, yarn over, pull through one, and drop to the back. To the back. Why? Because that is the back of your work. That is the wrong side of your work. So you need to drop it to the back. Is there any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Now I'm going to pick up this purple, pull through all four. Lord Jesus, pull through all 3. Start my next stitch. Now I'm going to pull down on this pink and complete this. All right, so now I'm here and it's time to do the next one, which is the pink, the next color change. Yarn over, pull up one, yarn over, pull through one, and now I'm going to pull down on that purple. And now I'm going to finish off. So the next row is the same one. Same exact thing. So I'm gonna do it again. The same exact thing. So while I'm doing it, you gotta do the same exact thing for 2 more rows. So while I'm doing that for 2 more rows, if you have any questions, this is the best time. That way I can move all along and we could show you how to finish this off, because you should get the gist of what I'm doing. So any questions? Does this look hard? This is something that you're going to just need to practice over and over, and you will be fine. Don't worry about how it looks. It's the P2P effect. Practice. I'm telling you, practice, practice, practice. When you don't have nothing else to do, pick that hook up and keep it moving. Keep hooks moving. You know, hookers keep it moving. That's how else hookers gonna make money, right? They gotta keep moving. So hookers gotta keep moving. So we gotta keep moving. Pull through both of these 2 at the end and turn. I don't like this. Now I gotta do this. Oh Lord, I can't. This is driving me absolutely insane doing this. I don't like it. But I'm doing it for you. Okay? I'm doing it for you. Now, my back of my work, my front of my work. Back of the work, front of the work. So this is the last row that I will have to do the same thing. Any questions? Any questions? Pop, lock, and you drop. And 1, 2, and this is the 3rd one. Pick up the pink. Go through all 3. Go in my stitch. Pick up. Now I'm going to pull down on my purple so that it all sucks in. and bam. So there's a single crochet, then turn for the next row. Well, yeah, if you're doing single crochet, yes, single crochet, chain one, and then turn. Single crochet or half double crochet, chain one, and turn. If it tangled but still moving, still just keep grooving is what I say. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't understand why it's such a big deal for some people. They go, "Oh, I can't do it. It drives me absolutely crazy." You know what drives me crazy? Spending all that time putting bobbins together when you could just be crocheting. I don't got time for that. Okay. So I did all three of those rows. I did all three. I think I done used this purple so much it's not working no more. It's not working no more. All right. So now it's time to go to the next row. The next row is 2, then 4, then 3, then 4, then 2. So we got the 2 for the pink, 4 for the purple, 3 for the pink, 4 for the purple, and 2 for the pink. For the purple, did you use the other end to add it? I'm confused. Did I use the other end to add it? Well, in the beginning, I had the loop. So being that I had the loop, they both were on here. So there was no need for me to add it because it was already on here. That was the trick that I showed. So I don't have to use it again. You know what I'm saying? Because when we first did our graph, I already knew that I eventually were going to use 2 different bobbins. So I just had the 2 already down here waiting, and I just pushed it up each row. And once I got here, I was able to use that one for this side and have the one that I was already using for this side. That's what divas do. Divas think ahead. Lady Kadiva, you're a diva. All right, so this is going to be 2, and then we're going to do 4. So we're going to do our potlock and drop. Okay, and we're going to do 4 stitches. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we're at our 4th one. We're going to drop it to the front. Yes, I said the front. Pick up the pink and go through all 3. We're going to yarn over, put it through, yarn over, pull up 1, yarn over, pull through 1. Now I'm going to tug down on this purple and go through all 3 and do it 2 more times. So now that I have 3, I'm going to drop the pink to the front, pick up this purple, put it on my hook, go through all 3, yarn over and go in your stitch, yarn over, pull up. So you have all 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. And then you're going to continue to go on till you got all 4. The 4th one, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn, and then we're going to drop it because now we got to add the next background color. So put it on your hook, pull through all 3, yarn over, put it through the stitch, yarn over, pull up 1, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 3. All right, and we're going to do it one more time, but we got to go through both loops. Don't forget the lips, man. Go through both lips. Don't forget that lip. You always got to make sure you have 2. All right? So now I turn around, but you're going to make sure you're turning around because this needs to be over here. So I'm turning it like this. All right. So what we talking about, Liz? I have learned from this live the pop, lock, and drop method is much clearer now. And also I must P2P on my tugging of the dropping strings. Right. Exactly. I love it. 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 Like, this is the best. This is the best. I love it. Okay, so now it's time to go to the next one. It is simple now. We don't have to do no more centrations. The centration will be gone. All right. So now we only are going to be working with the 2 of the pink. And now we're going to do all 11 and then the 2 of the pink on the other side. So 2, 11, and 2. So when we do that, let's go. Well, this is going to be to the back. So you're going to see the part that I like where we're going to eliminate the weaving. Okay, so we're going to definitely need this pink here at the end. We're going to need this pink here at the end. And you're going to need this purple here in the middle. But there are going to be 2 that we need to get rid of. Oh, I thought I didn't. I thought it was another question. So we just need to get 2 of these in the middle. That's it. So we're going to do 1 and number 2. We're going to yarn over, pull through 1, and drop. Now we're going to pick up the purple. Okay. Pick up the purple, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Yarn over and pull through 1, pull up 1 loop, yarn over, pull through 1 loop, yarn over, pull this down though. We gotta tug it, don't forget to tug it. Now pull through all 3. And now we're going to go all the way till we get to the next pink. Now we're not changing that color. What we're doing is pop, lock, and dropping it so that we can lock in this, so that we can make sure that we're weaving it in and making sure it does not move. Wait, why? I just said we're not doing that, didn't I? Didn't I just say we're not doing that? Okay, so we're going to keep it purple, but we're going to pick up the pink, put it over the hook on top of it, okay? Put it on top of that hook. And yarn over and pull through. So now you got 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. And we're going to do it again. Okay. And then we got 1 more with the pink. Go through it again. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. Then we're going to drop it because there's no more pink in here. We only had 3. So we can't cross-contaminate. We can't do that. So we have to put it through here. So now we're going to pick this up, yarn over, pull through, pick this up, pick up the purple and put it over your hook. And pop, lock, and drop. And we're going to do that for 4 stitches. We're going to do the pop, lock, and drop for the whole entire 4 stitches. Why? Because we want to lock that weave in. Okay, so now we're going to pick up the pink, put it on your hook, pull it through all 3, yarn over and go in, yarn over and pull up 3, yarn over, pull through that one, yarn over, pull through all three. Make sure that you are pulling down because you want to make sure that you are tugging it so you can tug in all them colors and go through 2 of those lips on the side. 2 lips. All right, so now it's time to turn. This needs to be on that side. Booyah. Okay. Questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? All right, we're going to finish the next. We got 2 more with the purple and then 2 more of the background color and we done. Imagine me just doing this at home. It takes me like 20 minutes, maybe 15, 20 minutes to do this. But because I'm teaching you guys, it's taking me a little longer. But watch, you guys, it's going to be like 10, 15 minutes for you guys. Because this is so simple. So simple. All right, you ready? Let's go. We got 3 now. 3 and 9 and 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. This time we're going to pick up the purple that we're using, but if you're not sure, you could pick up both purples because sometimes when I have the 2 on the side, I don't know which purple I just used and which purple I need to weave. I just weaved in. So sometimes I use both and just weave in the one. All right, so here, 3, drop it to the back, and you're going to pick up one of the purples. And I would weave it in a little bit just so that I know both of them are good. So I'm weaving in that other purple at the bottom. I'm going to do like maybe 5. And then I am done. Okay, here we go. So now let me go to do 9 and bam, here we go. Now we need 3 of the background color. And make sure you do the 2 lips on the end. Okay, I can't stand this bobbin. Daggone bobbin. Okay, so now we're going to cross that one out. Now we're going to do 3 and then 7 and then no. Oh Lord, I'm not even drinking. I swear I'm not. I was told never to drink on a live again, so I won't. 4, 7, and 4. So we're going to do 4 of the background colors, 7 of the purple, and 4 background colors. Okay, so anyone who just joined, it would be so nice of you to click the thumbs up. It'll be even more nice of you if you have not subscribed to subscribe, share, comment, do whatever. But just make sure you keep this going because I don't want to be doing this in vain. I really don't. I really want to help you guys. But it would be nice if you share and you comment and let me know what you feel we should do different. Comment if you feel I should do something else. Comment if you want to learn something else. Comment if you feel like you want me to answer some questions live. Like, you know, be active. Okay. See this? See? Now, being that this is the last one, I'm fine with this because I only need 1 more and it's done. And I don't have to worry about it no more. But I have this. So what I would do is I would go back and I would use the one that I already had down here at the bottom and just switch and use that. That way, if I needed to do any more of that color, I already had it on there, so I wouldn't have to add anymore. So say if it stopped down here and I didn't need it no more, I would still pull it up one more and pull it up one more. And that's only because I know that I was running out a little bit on that one. Or you could just make sure you look at it and make sure you pull that one. Use that one. It doesn't matter how you do it, just whatever is comfortable for you, and don't make your life a living hell. Make sure you make it as simple as possible. And if you have to do certain things to make it simple, do what you gotta do. Do what you have to do to make it simple. So now we're gonna pull down on that and booyah. Do our pop, lock, and drop. And make sure when you get to the end, you're going through both lips. All right, now the good part, just the background color. Yes, yes. So while I do that, I'm going to read some of y'all questions. Y'all got any questions? Let's go. It's time to do it now. But while I do this, you can ask your questions, but also keep in mind that I'm weaving in this purple. So I'm going to do the weaving in of the purple, maybe like 5 to 6 stitches. And I'm using the pop, lock, and drop for all 5 of those stitches. So I'm just letting you know that so that you know that part. Okay? So now, let me keep it going. Mama J Way. Hi, Mama J. Thank you so much for sharing. This has been very informative. We're going to put our pics of our work on the Facebook group, right? Yes, please. Because I love show and tell. I love it. And I show you guys work. And I also am making like a collage or something. And we have a challenge too. That is going to be something that anyone can join. It's not mandatory, but basically this has nothing to do with graphghanning. I just wanted to do a challenge for us crafty ladies. So, but it has to be purple. So anything purple, just put it to the side. If you did it already or if you want to do it, do anything you want. It don't have to be a graphghan. Whatever your specialty is, just as long as it's purple. That would be the best thing ever for you to do. If you do it in purple, then I am going to put it together. I'm going to edit it and I'm going to make a challenge. And maybe it'll go viral. I don't know, but at least it will show all of your work, all of your creativity, and it's a meaning behind it. It's a meaning behind it. It's a meaning behind it. I'm just not going to tell you right now what it is, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful meaning, and I'm pretty sure it will go very, very, very far. Even if it's not viral, it will go far. I'm telling you. You will appreciate what I'm going to do with it. But there's another thing that we're doing with basically your work. But that has to be the Graphghans that we're doing in here. I'm going to make like a magazine with the cover, like a little book or whatever. That way you can always have, and they'll have all your work, all of our work, to let everyone know that the class really does work. It does. I'm telling you, it does. So here we go, guys. This is our final project. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look. We're going to cut these because we don't have to worry about weaving that in. So snip. So like I said, I always use my sewing snips, which is like the ones that you use and it just snip. But I didn't bring it. So it's in another room and I'm not going to get it. So I just use my purple scissors instead. And I'm just basically cutting those areas that we already, even the little strings we have down here, just cutting it. And that's what I literally do for all of my blankets and all of my stuff, because I weave in all of this The only time I will have to weave in during the whole entire blanket, which will probably be like maybe 4, maybe 5 times the max, is if there's like one single string. So say if this was a triangle. If this was a triangle and there was a point up here at the top, I wouldn't weave that in because that would be cross-contaminating. So you don't want the purple to go in with the pink, and you don't want the pink to go in with the purple. So what I would do is I would leave it, and then that I would weave in with a needle. That's the only time I would do it. And sometimes I wouldn't even have to do it because it may be like the triangle right here, but it may be a triangle up here, like 1 or 2 rows up. So I would do is just bring it up. I would just bring it up. All right. So Gigi, how are you? How are you, sunshine? I missed a lot, but I'll watch the replay. I need to see how to prevent contamination. Thanks for sharing. Yes, yes, that's the best part about YouTube. You could just replay and you could start all over and you could watch the mess that we have here. All right, feel like the little engine. I can. I know you can. I know you can. I know you can. I'm going. Oh, yes, push a pick. Yes, I want to see it. 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 I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. Hi, Shauna. I just joined in. Where do I get the graph pattern? Hi, Ellie. How art thou? How are you? Congratulations for coming in and welcome to our crazy Graphghan world. Please make sure you subscribed if you haven't subscribed and press the bell so that you know when I'm spontaneously on. Because sometimes there's something wrong up in here and I just go pop, I'm on. And I don't even know sometimes what I'm doing. But yeah, do that bell, please. And I am going to post this in the group right now. As soon as I get off of here, I'm going to put it in the photo album in the group, Graphghan University. So what you're going to do is when you go right into Graphghan University, go to albums, and it will be under practice graphs. This right here is just something I decided to do because I figured doing the heart was something that, you know, I think a lot of people was getting used to me doing the heart. So I figured if I do this had the color changing, not just in the front and on the sides, but also in the middle. Whereas the heart is just straight in between. So I just wanted to do a little bit different. Shorty Reds. This was fun. So do I get another date? Do I get another date? We had a good date tonight. I am good preparing for the. Oh no. Where are you, Gigi? There's a hurricane. Let me tell you. Last night was the worst ever. I've never in my life saw the lightning that I saw outside. It was absolutely crazy. Then I just so happened I was doing some work crocheting. Then I turn up and I look in the sky. That's all you see was flashing lights. You didn't see the lightning. You didn't hear the thundering. But you didn't see, you know how the lightning stop and then it goes again and then stops. No, it was just flashing. Just like this, like blinking. In the clouds. In the clouds. And I found out it is a such thing as that because, you know, I'm a researcher. I'm always researching something. So I found out there is something, and it's, ooh, what is it? I looked it up just last night. It is something called, intracloud lightning. Intracloud lightning, which is basically in the clouds. It's like lightning, just like this, and it just keeps going and going and going and going. And it scared me because I'm like, what is that? I'm thinking like maybe it's like aliens up in there and they fighting or something. I'm like, or Rona got to the sky. I don't know what it was. I just know I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I don't put nothing past anything. Adonis World. I'm currently doing a mosaic blanket, but Graphghans are my next. We need to talk, girlfriend. I say that because I just said not too long ago to the group that I am doing a mosaic outfit, but I'm going to make it also Graphghan. Everything I do, I add a little bit. So when I mean Graphghan technique. Graphghan technique to me does not necessarily mean I'm adding a picture right there smack dead in the middle of anything. No. I do something called like sublimation, which is basically it's all over, but it's like a picture that is not just on the front of your item. It'll be like maybe to the side, or maybe like from here and it goes here, or like, or from the bottom crossing up, you know, like very, 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 very creative work, not just smack here, because I think that everyone does that. Everyone finds a graph, they go on Pinterest or Stitch Fiddle and they find something that they want to put, and they put smack dead here in the middle. And I'm not into that. I'm not into it. I did it in the beginning because, you know, I'm learning and feeling it out, but, you know, I'm not really into that anymore. I'm into making it rain, Graphghan everywhere, just like creativity. And so that's why I said I was going to do it with the onesie, the baby onesie, which is one of our work. I'm going to do it with that, and I can show you guys how I do that. Oh, you guys are going. Oof, where you at? Okay. Thanks to you. Thanks, Nat A, for all your work, ladies. I appreciate you, ladies. Thanks, Elizabeth, of course, and me too with the hurricane. I don't know where this hurricane is at, but y'all, South Florida, it's a Category 1 week, but we still have to prepare just in case. Oh, oh, wow. Be careful. Yeah, be careful. I don't like bad weather. That's another reason why I wouldn't want to go to Florida to live, because I'm scared. I don't want to go to Florida or um California or Hawaii. I was always told Hawaii is gonna sink. So yeah. Um Stacy is into everything. Oh, everybody's doing it. Yes, mosaics in the house. Mosaics in the house. You guys are so awesome, man. You guys are so awesome. So thank you so much. I only went 13 minutes over. Hallelujah. I went 13 minutes over, and that is it. So we did. We combat this. We got some tips in. We got a little bit of questions in. I showed you the bobbins. I was able to do all of that, and we did it. Give yourself a hand. Post those pictures in that group so I can see your work and I can see what we could work on. And the next time I will be seeing you guys will be Sunday. What I'm going to do is split it up now. So instead of doing one day and splitting the hour, I'm going to split you guys up, period. So Sunday, I'm going to do the older ladies, and Tuesday. Sundays and Tuesdays is the class. So Sunday, I'm going to do the older ladies, and Tuesday, I'll do the newbies, and Mondays, remember, is our motivational Mondays. That's not motivation, mentor Monday. So that's me mentoring you if you want me to mentor you and give you tips and tricks on how to do your business, how to make your business successful, and how to make yourself financially stable, how to get your customers. That's what we're working on now. We have homework where the ladies are getting customers. That's their homework, to get a customer and make sure that their customer is going to buy something from them for Christmas. That's the homework. And they're using me to help them. So I know how to talk to people, and I know how to get them. I don't know why I did it. I was kind of like playing with it and testing with it. I done made a daggone order today, and I wasn't even trying. I just have that gift. The hurricane is in Elijah, my 11-year. Elijah, you watching me? And how you know where the hurricane is at? I can't with this boy. That little boy watching me. So that's Elijah, y'all. That's the famous Elijah. He's in his room watching his mama. Thank goodness I didn't say anything else. But yeah, that's the famous Elijah. So if you follow me on Facebook, that's the Elijah I talk about all the time. If you follow me on Facebook, that's the little boy I talk about. The hurricane is in the hurricane is in Haiti. That's what you're trying to say? The hurricane is in Haiti. Oh man, that kid. I don't even know what I was saying. I just so happened to look down and I see Blex Eli. That's Elijah. That's my son. So yeah. He's right, Cheryl. Wow. He spelled Haiti wrong, but yeah. Wow. I didn't know that. I didn't even know that. So that's crazy. I didn't know that at all. But that's Elijah for you. So jeez, I can't with that kid. But yeah, so we all done. So Sunday I'm gonna do the new lady, not the new lady, the older ladies. Tuesday, the new ladies and gentlemen, because there's some men in here too, women and men. And then in the middle, which is Monday, Mentor Monday. All right. So if there's no more questions, I'm going to go about my business and I'm going to watch TV and eat my little snack, my veggie snacks, and crochet this Steelers blanket. I need to finish this Steelers blanket in 13 days. Okay. So if you guys have any questions that you want me to answer for Mentor Monday, do it right there in the comments so I will know and I can answer your every motivational mentor need for Mentor Monday. I have a nice setup for us. Believe me, you're gonna love it. The setup is I'm gonna tell you. Wait. It is don't be a scrub. Mindset of rich energy. I got some good stuff for us on Monday. Jealousy is a disease. I got the antidote for that disease. You don't want the jealousy to infiltrate your business. Jealousy is a disease, y'all. Stop expecting so much from people. I used to do it all the time. Don't expect it from them. Don't. Less petty and more money. Petty Betty, leave that for Betty. It's time to make money. And handling complicated customers. So I have my binder. I wrote some things down. I have it all down for Mentor Monday. And like I said, if you have any questions, write them in the comments and I will add them on. So I'm done. I'm ready, right? That's some good topics for Monday, right? A scrub. Don't be a scrub, y'all. Don't be a scrub. That's gonna put you into a whole new mindset of not being able to get your business at all. Like don't be a scrub. And the mindset of rich energy, it helped me. Oh my gosh. That mindset of being rich and the energy that I put into it, my rent is $1,500, but my mindset is $15 million. It works, y'all. It works. I guarantee you it works. I'm so excited because I'm sharing this. And jealousy is a disease. This is something that I learned throughout the years with people being jealous. Then we have, you have to be unbothered and learn how to be unbothered and minimal minimalism. We're going to talk about minimalism. Okay, so you guys have a good one. I appreciate you all. Don't be a scrub. The mindset of rich energy. Jealousy is a disease. And stop expecting so much from people. Less petty. Let's make some money. And handling complicating customers. That will be on Monday, okay? Oh, hi, Triple C and Joe. I don't know if it's Dana or if it's Joe, but hi, you guys. Hi, you guys. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I actually meant to tell you I saw last night, and the moment that I saw it is because I kept getting all of these bling blings, bling blings, bling blings, and I'm like, what is going on? And then I checked my YouTube because I have the app for the YouTube studio, and I see all these comments. So I had like 4 comments, and I'm looking at the comments and I'm like, where are these people though? I guess a bunch of people at the same time started watching my videos. No, Triple C and Joe Show had me on. I just so happened to click on and I see it. So I put it on the TV and I took a picture of it, and I'm going to put that on Instagram because that was like, oh my God, my whole page is up there. And in real time, they had it in real time. And I noticed, I'm looking at it and I'm like, that's why I'm getting these messages and new subscribers. That was so brilliant of you guys. That is so brilliant. That was really, really, really brilliant. You guys are so awesome. That was really nice and brilliant. And I said, I'm going to shout them out on Instagram because that was so brilliant. I just was looking like, where is this coming from? Why? I guess everybody's watching videos at the same time. No, Dana and Joe was in there working their magic. Yeah, I gotta get to 2,000 by December. I made a bet with my son, Eli. He on here now. I made a bet with him. Eli, I'm going to get there. 2,000 by December. I guarantee you. I swear. 800 people, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Watch. I'm going to do it. Eli, you're going to have to clean the whole house, Elijah. The whole house. The whole house you're going to be cleaning up because I'm going to get it. Watch. I'm going to get 800 people. I'm going to do it. Next year, no, Elijah. No, 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 no. This year, December, Eli, watch. You're going to clean the whole house. The whole house, Elijah. See, I asked him to come on with me, but I guess this is the next best thing for him to be on the chat instead. Yep, I was watching them and seeing all the members. Dana and Joe are amazing, just like you. Aw, thank you. I think I even saw your name pop up. I just saw, I wasn't even watching TV or YouTube at all. I just happened to, my phone just kept going off. I'm like, what's going on? And then somebody said, I just came from Triple C and Joe. Dana sent me. I said, what? Let me click on there. And I clicked on there and bam, it said, CreativeStitchNDiva, CreativeStitchNDiva, bright as day. I'm like, oh yes, they are the bomb. They are the bomb. Yes, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. I love you guys. Like that was just amazing. That was so nice. That was so nice. I really appreciate you guys. All right, you guys. I'm gonna go. Thank you, Sunshines, for spending some time with us and learning how to Graphghan like a diva. I will see you again on Sunday. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a recording with my niece. I'm teaching her how to crochet, but that's gonna go in for my crocheting for kids. I'm helping them how to crochet. So that's just for something else that I'm doing. But everything I do on here is crochet related, so don't mind me. But you guys have a good one, and I will talk to you guys Sunday. Good night.